Imagine a home so extraordinary that it was once called the most expensive house in the world, a mansion perched high above Los Angeles, where glass walls open to the horizon, infinity pools spill over the hillsides, and every detail whispers extravagance. This isn't just a house, it's a kingdom in the sky. Welcome to Bel Air, and welcome to the One. Once listed for $500 million, this mega mansion became a global obsession. But behind its glass walls lies not only breathtaking luxury, but also a story of ambition, excess, and downfall. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll see why this mansion has been called both a dream come true and a billionaire's cautionary tale. The vision, the story of the One begins not with stone or steel, but with a dream. Developer Niall Niamey, once a Hollywood film producer, wanted to create something no one had ever seen before, not just a home, but a global landmark, a property so large, so outrageous, it would redefine the meaning of ultra-luxury real estate. Vision, a house that wasn't simply for living, but for experiencing life at the highest level. It would be the crown jewel of Bel Air, towering over one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the world. Construction began in 2013, and what was supposed to take just a few years, stretched into nearly a decade of design, engineering, and relentless ambition. Piece by piece, a palace began to rise from the hillside. A home that would grow into 100,000 square feet of pure extravagance. For comparison, that's bigger than a football field. It's almost 50 times larger than the average American home. This wasn't just luxury. This was a world record waiting to happen. First impressions approaching the One feels like entering another reality. From the street, the mansion seems to float above the city. Sleek white stone, vast glass walls, and sharp modern lines cutting against the blue California sky. The exterior alone cost tens of millions. Minimalist, futuristic, and commanding, the house looks less like a residence and more like a modern art museum. Then comes the entrance. A moat-like water feature surrounds the front. A dramatic bridge carries you across shimmering pools of water, leading to a set of colossal doors. Step onto the walkway and you feel it. This isn't just an entrance, it's a performance, and as those doors open, you realize you're stepping into one of the most ambitious interiors ever designed. The grand interior inside the mansion doesn't just impress, it overwhelms. The foyer alone dwarfs entire homes. 30-foot ceilings stretch above, while polished marble floors gleam beneath. The first thing that strikes you is the light. Glass walls wrap around the space, pulling in endless views of the city, the ocean, and the mountains. The living room unfolds like a luxury hotel lobby. Custom-made sofas stretch across the space. A water wall gently trickles in the background, and everywhere you look, Los Angeles glitters like a living painting. This isn't just architecture, it's stage design. Every room feels built for an entrance, for moments that leave you speechless, and yet the living room is just one piece of the puzzle, because the deeper you wander into this mansion, the stranger and more spectacular it becomes. Entertainment heaven. The One wasn't designed for quiet evenings, it was designed to entertain, on a scale that almost defies imagination. Let's start with the private nightclub. Dark, dramatic lighting, a built-in DJ booth, a full bar. The walls pulse with LED light, creating the perfect atmosphere for an all-night party. Steps away, you'll find the bowling alley, not just one lane, but four. Polished wood, neon lights, and a setup that feels like a luxury club tucked inside the house. Then there's the movie theater. Forget cozy sofas. This is a 40-seat IMAX-style cinema. Tiered leather recliners, immersive sound, a screen so massive it rivals a public theater, but the most surreal entertainment feature. The jellyfish room. Imagine walking into a dark chamber where walls of glass hold glowing jellyfish that drift under neon blue light. It feels otherworldly, almost hypnotic. This house wasn't made for one person. It was made for hundreds of guests to eat, drink, dance, and live like royalty. Luxury beyond limits, of course. No mega mansion is complete without world-class amenities, but here the scale is unmatched. 5 swimming pools, each one designed for a different mood. A rooftop pool with views stretching to the Pacific, a private pool just for the master suite, and sprawling outdoor pools perfect for hosting glamorous parties under the California sun. The wellness spa, it's more like a resort than a home feature. Saunas, steam rooms, hot and cold plunges, even a full-service salon where you can get a haircut, manicure, or massage without leaving your home. For those who prefer fitness, the one has a massive glass, walled gym overlooking the city. Imagine running on a treadmill while watching the sun rise over downtown Los Angeles. Even the garage is a statement. Space for over 30 cars designed like an art gallery. Ferraris, Bugattis, Rolls, Royces, each would sit under custom lighting, displayed like priceless sculptures. And let's not forget the wine cellar. Not just storage, but a tasting lounge for over 10,000 bottles. Every corner, every hallway, every design choice whispers the same truth. This isn't luxury. This is extravagance without limits. Bedrooms fit for royalty now. Let's step away from the spectacle. And into the most private spaces, the bedrooms. The one has 21 bedrooms and 42 bathrooms. Yes, 42 bathrooms, enough for every guest, and then some. Each suite is designed with its own identity. Unique finishes, breathtaking views, and luxury touches that make them feel like five-star hotel suites. But the crown jewel is the primary bedroom. At 5,000 square feet, it's larger than most family homes. Inside, you'll find dual bathrooms, dual closets the size of boutiques, and a private office. And yes, its own private pool. Imagine waking up here. The walls of glass slide open at the touch of a button. The morning light pours in as Los Angeles stretches endlessly below. It's not a bedroom, it's an empire, secrets and scandals, but behind all this glamour lies a darker story, because for all its beauty, the one became a symbol of ambition gone too far. Construction delays dragged on for years, costs spiraled out of control. Niall Niami's dream project was supposed to make him the king of luxury real estate. Instead, it buried him under lawsuits and debt. Originally priced at $500 million, the mansion sat unsold. Investors demanded repayment. Creditors circled. Finally, in 2022, the one was forced into bankruptcy. At auction, it sold for $141 million. Some, yes, but barely a fraction of its $500 million dream, and with that sale, the one shifted from being a triumph of design to a cautionary tale about the cost of chasing impossible ambition. Reflection. So what does the one really represent? Is it the ultimate home, a palace in the sky, unlike anything else in the world? Or is it proof that sometimes ambition outpaces reality? The one is both mesmerizing and tragic. A masterpiece that became a legend for reasons its creator never intended. But one thing is undeniable. The Bel-Air Mansion, known as the One, has forever changed the way we think about luxury living. It showed us the limits of design, the extremes of wealth, and the thin line between success. And excess. Standing here high above Los Angeles, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just a mansion, it's a mirror reflecting our obsession with more space, more luxury, more spectacle. For some, it's the dream of a lifetime. For others, it's a warning about the cost of chasing the impossible. But whether you see it as paradise or excess, the one has secured its place in history, and as the doors close on this $500 million Bel-Air legend, one question lingers: if this is what $500 million can build, what comes next? If you enjoyed this journey into the world of ultimate luxury, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because the next mansion we step into might be even more unbelievable.